Yes, sir. Where your money at? That's a good question to ask right now. Because a whole lot of people, man, is like really feeling the void right now because his lyrics were so inspirational. You know, he always made you want to strive to go do better or, you know, make something happen. That's what I really appreciated about him. That's what I seen in most of the comments that people made about the, you know, just the tragedy of it. And it was like right there where you would think that he would be so loved and celebrated that wouldn't nobody even had a notion, you know, to execute something like that. And there's a lot of conspiracy theories out there running rampant, you know, as far as like, you know, potential government involvement and, you know, how did this dude wind up with Christopher Darden so fast on his legal team?
That make no sense.
And $2 million paid on his $7 million bail. That's why it's 5 now.
Are you serious?
It was 7 million, and then all of a sudden they said somebody put 2 million down. That's why it's 5, and he all of a sudden popped on TV with
Christopher Darden.
Him.
Yeah, the loser in the OJ case.
Exactly.
You are lying.
Him and Marsha Clark. Yeah.
Oh bullshit.
So
wow, and they said he was privately retained.
Yeah, and I read a comment somewhere, a story, as a matter of fact, where Black Sam, his brother, Nipsey Hussle, rest in peace, brother, said that dude had just shook his hand. So it was like, you know, how would you turn around and do something like that after just greeting somebody and being greeted by them? So, you know, it's a lot of things that's unsolved and questionable right now that I can't wait to get the answers to myself. One thing, though, I want to ask Eric Lee, being that, you know, you in your mid-20s and, you know, Nip was 33. That was, he kind of like held the big homie position, I'm sure, in your estimation of West Coast artists and, you know, somebody from the streets that was real with it. What, you know, what was the real impact that he had on you as an artist?
Man, it's heavy. But first, I'm 32. I look in my late 20s.
Oh
early
yeah,
20s,
okay.
You know, that's a good sign. I appreciate
that's
that.
Good. That's good. That's good.
You know, it's crazy.
I thought you was DW Flame age. I thought you was just a couple of years older than DW Flame.
Yeah, I'm up there, man.
Yeah.
But and that's what even tugs at me because that's 1 year from where I'm at right now. And like my era, I'm a late 80s baby, so we seen his whole progress from beginning to this moment, and we got to ride that with him. So that inspiration, I mean, he worked with everyone. He always brought that similar substance on every record, the inspiration, bars. And it sets that standard, exactly. And it motivated a lot of people to at least be similar or close to that caliber of artistry. And even as a producer, it was like, man, I can make him a slapper and it's gonna go crazy. He gonna know what to do with it.
Exactly.
And so, you know, I never got to see him live. I wish I did, but you know, now you can watch him on YouTube, but still, you know. But yeah, that inspiration, it's irreplaceable. Like there's nothing else you can really say, you know.
It is. But I would still hope that artists right now coming into themselves realize that they can pick the same mantle up and not be Nipsey because it's only gonna be one Nipsey,
right?
You know, but
definitely.
they can still have the potential to inspire and uplift as he did, you know, with his messages,
right?
You know, now everybody shouldn't just try to imitate him now, you know, because that's not what being an artist is about. However, you know, to share in the spirit of what he was trying to bring amongst the people, and just, you know, I watched how they united. I watched how the gangs united after to do the viewing, and you know, shout out to Big U and shout out to Mad Bone from ETG, to see them hugging, you know, while Big U was talking, man, I almost passed out.
That was big.
That was big.
Because I
People
know
don't
both
understand
of
how
these.
big that was.
Yeah,
people don't get it. They don't
understand
get
how
it.
Big that was. 6 O's in the 8.
I know both of these guys.
I mean,
Man.
that was that. Yeah,
You
that
know.
was. It reminded me of the peace treaty.
Man,
Right.
It
was.
reminded me of the peace treaty. It was like the peace treaty.
Part of both, a part
yeah,
of both.
if you was there during the peace treaty, it was you felt the love. I'm talking
Man.
about everywhere you went. I mean, we went somewhere in Compton. We just said, well, let's see what the energy is like everywhere. So we went somewhere in Compton, got out. It was a park. People was out there. You know, some random. Y'all hungry? It's some chicken over there, and I was like, damn, this is so cool.
Man.
Like the love. He's up there right now, smiling.
Man.
Oh, definitely.
At everybody.
Ear to ear.
Oh,
Ear to ear.
definitely.
Because his mission has been accomplished
Yep.
in a
Right.
huge way.
Yeah.
He has brought people together from here all the way around the world. It's
And
not
we
just
have to
out here
maintain
in
that.
California.
Yeah.
Right.
That's what's so beautiful.
Yeah.
It's right here. This is a staple because it's like this is home.
Yeah.
He gonna get that ultra love, and it hurt different here.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? It hit different.
Yeah.
You know, but from here, just seeing it in, Texas and New York and just everywhere, it's just like the
Everywhere, gave
love,
a
and you just see
memorial.
people just getting
was
together
dope.
of all races. All ages.
Right.
It's. I mean, it was amazing. It's
Yeah.
amazing the love right now.
Yeah.
Woo,
yeah.
man, it's
He was
powerful.
Yeah, he was building up to that. You know, he was really passionate about the things that he engaged in, and if it didn't make sense to him, he wouldn't do it. You know, he was his own man. I also admired that about him because he had a couple of run-ins with some G's before, and he had to stand his ground, some street stuff. But
What's the? Go
he,
ahead.
He also, for those who haven't read up on it or didn't have the intimate details, he was funding or building some kind of science and technology learning center
Stem cell.
called Vector 90.
Stem cells, yeah.
Yeah. And if you know something about that?
I just knew it was about stem cells. It's what you're talking about, but it was just for stem cells.
Okay.
Oh,
But
yeah, we
to
studied
be
that in
bringing that to the
college.
hood.
Right.
You know what I mean?
That's stupid big.
Yeah.
Come on, knock it off.
That's like, and all his moves, it seemed like they was calculated to he led by example. You know
There
what I
you
mean?
go right there.
He led
Actions
by
also.
example.
Mhm.
So, if anybody want to participate in furthering his legacy, let that be your motion. You know?
And also visit change.org for that petition for Nipsey Hussle Boulevard. We are almost there.
Dope.
I swear, like
Dope.
almost
People, come on,
there.
come on.
So,
We need one
Log
more.
on.
We need one more.
You
So
said-
we need all of y'all to come sign
Exactly.
up.
Right.
yeah.
please, it'd be a great contribution because he contributed a lot, for the kids. Help. He inspired adults, children, just everybody.
Yeah.
That's the different type of energy,
Mhm.
So
And he
I want,
did.
huh?
No, I was just gonna say, and he did what somebody has never done before. Brought the A trays and the 6 O's together.
Yeah.
Because during the riots, they wasn't even together like that. They was like, we gonna get together for these couple weeks.
Oh,
After
no.
that, They really did it.
No, they was chilling. I mean, you had that park right there on Slauson right there by Arlington, the little park,
Oh,
the
Van Ness
little
Park.
ass
Van
park
Ness Park.
right there.
Van Ness Park.
Oh man, it was V&G's, it was all top of it. It was
Everybody
blue
for that,
rag,
yeah.
red rags. They was dancing. It was like, what is going on? Everybody smiling.
Right.
And it was an amazing thing,
How it's supposed to be.
And you could have left your doors unlocked. Cause everybody had shit,
Right.
you know.
Everybody
what I'm
had
saying?
somebody
Everybody
shit.
had shit.
Everybody had
You know,
somebody shit.
exactly. Nobody needed anything. I don't care what race you was,
I
living
got
in the
the
hood,
same
Hispanic,
thing
blacks.
in
Nobody
my
needed nothing. Yeah. So it was all love everywhere.
Really was.
It really was. And right now, everybody came together. It was all based on love.
Yeah.
Based on love. You
That's
know,
a-
the
that-
Muslims came out and it was a beautiful. You seen the sisters, all the Muslims came out. Did they come out yesterday? Yeah, they came out yesterday, and they did their they visit the Crenshaw Slauson, the visual.
Okay,
and
that's
then
dope.
and it's just it's all love.
Yeah,
That's why it was no drama. People like, oh, it was no drama because it was all love. It was your energy, and people came out there with the love for him. So to disrespect it.
And this funeral
don't even show
and they're
up.
having this funeral at the Staples Center.
At the Staples Center.
And contrary to the rumor that was put out before, Karen Civil straightened it out. She said there will be no admission charge, no tickets sold.
Somebody said they were selling tickets.
Oh my gosh,
to the Who said that?
I seen that they was posting it.
Yeah.
Oh, somebody was lying. That was not the first post I saw.
No.
I saw that.
So there won't be any tickets sold. Admission will be free.
Oh my gosh.
The funeral is Thursday. I advise you, if you're able to attend, man, make it look like the March on Washington, man. Make it look like when they elected Obama. Everybody come out, man.
And come with peace.
You have to come with peace.
And respect, because if respect, you will be given the respect.
Talk about
it's
it.
Needed.
Talk about it.
You are so crazy, but it's true.
No, it's true. Come on, look what we're representing. Look who we're coming to pay our respects to.
That part.
You know what I mean? It don't get put on no scale like this for what he's done. He's done something very positive.
Very positive, huge.
Negative person. We're gonna know he was very positive because look at the love he's getting. It's shown.
It's shown.
Give that same thing to him on Thursday morning when you come. Love, peace, and respect.
You got DJ Cell beating on the turntables. He means that. He let y'all know.
It's real. It's real.
For any of us, like for real, for any of us in this room or just walking, when you go to something like that, you must go with respect. Whatever negative, deal with that after and later on after, not during. We're coming to show our love and respect for that particular person.
Oh, it's gonna be nice. I believe it's gonna be nice. You know what I'm saying? And what I really admired about how they united during that time is the streets said, "Let's do this," and the streets did it. It wasn't sponsored by any celebrities or any artists or athletes or anybody of note. It was like, look, homie,
our people
we know y'all. We know more than us loved him. So we gonna let everybody slide out. The hood is, all love right now. Y'all come out. Y'all can pay y'all respects, and we can congregate and all that because this should be the groundwork. This should be the platform for us to proceed from now on. If you can put a blue rag on your neck like I got on mine right now, for those that can't see, I'm doing this for Nip today. I'm representing all the way. If I'm talking about my little homie, I'm representing all the way. If you can put a blue rag, a red rag, a green rag on your neck and walk all through the streets of LA, Compton, Long Beach, wherever, and not get mauled or assaulted and not get treated any differently from the people in that neighborhood that wear a different color rag, then that's just a beginning. That's just a beginning to what can become from a peace movement like that. You don't have to assimilate and try to imitate what nobody else doing. Be who you are. But like DJ Cell said, come with a pure heart to anything you do. Not only this funeral, but afterwards, whenever you come and engage in something, have a mind that you're going to uplift and add to the situation for the better. It's a lot of negative things that everybody deal with every day, and you don't have to unload them on the people. You can deal with them in your private time and with who they need to be dealt with on. When you step out and when you become a part of that fist, that united fist, then you come with all the energy and all the love and all the strength that's needed to propel a good cause forward. And this cause right here is a cause of unity. It's a cause of peace. It's a cause to the end of the snakes that we let proliferate amongst us, that we're going to have to deal with as not only, you know, separate entities within the city. I won't say gangs because everybody don't gang bang, but you know, a lot of people have allegiance to different communities and things of that nature. But the first thing we have to do is we have to involve people with sincerity and with good intentions.
Church.
Period.
Yeah.
Period. If you have anything other than that coming into what's building and brewing right now, then you setting yourself up for failure because this movement not gonna fail. You know, and we on, like I said, we on the right road. I appreciate everybody that's taking their time out their life from their families, the OGs and all that, to stepping out and getting on the front line to help organize this. Really got love for the little young homies that's being their own men and saying, you know what, I'm not finna follow a bad lead no more. I know I could do better, and I want to be a part of this, you know, this solution. You know, we trying to heal right now. We've been in a bad shape for a long time, and we trying to heal right now. And if it took Nip to come and show us what we supposed to be doing, you know, young and old, it don't matter, you know, the age. You can always get lessons and wisdom from somebody older or younger than you. If it took Nip to come and really show us how to do this and then step out and leave us with this grief and mourning to transform into something, a path that we should be on, and unifying as a people and helping and uplifting each other and spending these billions of black dollars that we get every year instead of running the Gucci that make them derogatory images and things like that, and these other Katy Perrys and all these people that did stuff to kind of denigrate the black folks. If we start unifying and putting our money and our resources and our energy into uplifting and helping one another, I'm telling you, within the next 2, 3, 4 years, the difference will be so visible and so dramatic that, I mean, I couldn't see us going backwards from there. So everybody that got that good spirit right now, everybody got that love in their heart, man, come out and bring a solution with it, and let's start building, man. That's what it is. Third Degree Radio, man. Nip Hussle. Rest in peace. East Coast, West Coast, Midwest, Dirty South. We here. It's Third Degree Radio.